All right. Shalom, shalom, y'all. Shalom. I'm Michael Israel. You're watching Spiritual Combat coming to you from Florida, part of Straitway, Florida. Gotta give another shout out to my Ak Zedekiah. He's head of Straitway Dallas out there. Appreciate the hat. Um, we I'm beginning to get my morning going. We're gonna try to get a whole bunch of stuff in the ground today. That's the goal today. Do a bunch of planning and stuff. Um, just kind of watching this pandemic of biblical proportion unfold. And you know, closely following the scripture as it unfolds. Watching it according to what the books say. And the reason I said that is because there is a lot of everything else out there. But, let the word be true and let every man be a liar. That way, if you think that way, you are not going to get overwhelmed. You're not going to get stressed out during this corona thing. You're not going to, freak out and get overwhelmed. Everything will be in perspective. What I'm doing is just picking up where I left off yesterday with biblical manhood, for the simple fact that we got real deep into one of the big elephants in the room yesterday, that we all know. And I'm going, coming back to what I've always taught on is biblical masculinity, biblical femininity, relationships, and, lust, because that is like one of the things I think that causes a lot of unbridled, let's call it unbridled lust. That's one of the things that causes a lot of disasters out there, man. And yeah, it's real. It's real. All right, let's see. So shalom to all y'all. Shalom. Good to see all y'all coming in over there. Shalom to everybody over here on Spiritual Combat, over here on YouTube and over there on Facebook. I'm entertaining. I might start streaming this on Instagram. I got a setup where I could do it. It wouldn't be a big deal. I might do it. I might not. I don't know. I'm really trying to, what I've been doing is directing my time to tasks around here, to getting myself lined up. So when it makes sense, I do my shows. Other than that, my focus is, the priority is getting things done around here. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that's a good thing. All right, let's check the news real quick, because we're going to see what's going on. I really haven't been following super closely. It looks like I really didn't send anything new to my news thing here, but we'll check. What I'm going to do is just for y'all, since everybody's still coming in, I still see people coming in there. Shalom to all y'all coming in. But I do want to say this, because whoa, Trump says, wow. Okay, so there is some news going on. Here, I'll put it up here for y'all, and then y'all can see it. All right, it says Trump says 1,000 additional military personnel to deploy to New York. And let me tell y'all this, man. Okay? And this kind of hit me this morning. And maybe before I get into my lesson, y'all can put some stuff in the comments. If you want to call in, if you got my number, you could call. You give me a call, and I'll bring you on the show. You can add your comments in. But I'm, I'm gonna tell you two things I'm beginning to see. All right. The first thing I'm beginning to see. Well, one thing I'm beginning to see. The other thing is that I am seeing, and that's why I'm gonna say this. Okay. The first thing I'm beginning to see is a lot of these conspiracy theory, it's fake, it's just a psyop news thing. People, I've noticed they done got quiet. Okay? I'm not throwing jabs at them. I'm just saying. Because at first, when this thing kicked off, I was one of these people, man, where I was the same way. I was like, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe they are overreacting. Maybe it's fake, this, that, and the other. So I was one of those people. I'm not anymore. Okay. Now the other thing, and you could say, oh, Michael, you're fear mongering or something. All right. The other thing, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give y'all a warning, man. I'm looking at because what hit me, I woke up and I remember a video. Maybe it was last week or the week before, and somebody sent me from China because China, they don't want to look weak, so they trying to keep wraps on, they fudging their numbers on how bad it really is. Like when they were telling us about this corona thing, China was like, oh, it only hits the elderly, it don't hit kids, and it's no big deal, but it's just real contagious. And now we find out when it hit us, because what I'm thinking about is a video that came out a couple weeks ago, whatever, man. China, they were scrubbing the streets with foam and they were spraying. They had a whole row of trucks spraying fog, probably like bleach or something with air or something, smoke, whatever. They were spraying it down, and it was like they were just freaking out, trying to get this thing up out of there. Saying that to say this, listening to these people in New York, folks coming out of New York now, more and more videos coming out of New York on what this really is no joke. It will, this is some real stuff. Talking to the brothers and sisters who've caught it is real. It's like a very aggressive virus that attacks your respiratory system. And people who are unhealthy, and let's say people, let's say that a different way. Like, and I said this in my show yesterday. If you're not eating properly and taking good care of yourself, as far as it, like, look, if folks ain't gonna like you're wearing the makeup, you're doing all this stuff to your hair. If you live a sedentary lifestyle where you're not out working, sweating in the sun, breathing, something like this will come on you and tax you and take you out, man. You see the people getting took out left and right. It's real, man. I'm telling you, I had a good conversation with a brother yesterday, and the whole 5G thing, like I said, I'm going to do my own research. I don't do research like everybody else. I don't read a bunch of articles and watch videos. I'm going to get the equipment. I'm going to measure frequencies. I'm going to do my own experimentation. I get a piece of meat and tape it to a 5G transmitter and see what it does to it over the course of 12 hours. You see what I'm saying? Boots on the ground type stuff. But there's been some stuff presented to me that just on a surface level where I'm not seeing, I really don't see 5G in this thing to the extent that a lot of people are trumpeting it, and pushing it. I see a lot of evidence for it to be what it really is, an airborne sickness. Okay? And what I'm saying, I'm telling y'all, because moving into this week, I'm gonna be doing a lot of work this week. We got the Passover coming up and all that. Moving in this week, I might, if time permits, I'll do videos. But this going into this week, a lot of these other states, Florida included, is really gonna see this thing well up and show its face. Okay, I've already had a family member died. It might have been from this, and I see people dying left and right. Old people, out of shape people, people with compromised health or whatever you want to call that thing. Hey, take it serious. Stop. Don't let these look. Don't let. It's okay to study the conspiracy theory, but unless you got tangible evidence, err to the side of caution, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand. All right. I see a lot of y'all have come in there. Shalom to all y'all who have tuned in. That's just my warning to you on this thing, because I'm gonna tell you, let me say this, and y'all can mark my words. This is very important. One last thing, and I will do. Hold on one sec. Somebody try to call me? All right. I think somebody might have tried to call me or something. Okay. I'm going to say one last thing. Hello? All right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm going to say one last thing. This is important, too. Look. What the heck? Okay. Somebody just sending me some correspondence. Okay. I'm going to tell you one last thing. This week, when we go into this week, because what people don't understand, people think we're in it because you're watching stuff from New York. Y'all, by the end of this week, y'all gonna be blown away by what happens, how this thing really hit, because it really is picking up. Okay, it's gonna hit around you. Just take advantage of the day, and I would say get to the store so that you don't have to. Hold on. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Take advantage of today so you don't. Oh, I see what it is. All right. Take advantage of the day so you don't have to go out. Okay? Because I'm telling you, man, a lot of people still aren't taking this serious. But by the end of this week, or in about a week and a half, people are going to be freaking out for what this really is. Okay? So take advantage of the day. Get you some oregano. Order oregano oil. Order ginger, turmeric, black pepper. Get that from the store. Garlic powder. And just the way I do it, you put the turmeric and the garlic powder and the pepper on your food. Every meal you eat, just boom, 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 boom. Eat it with that. As it scrubs your throat down, as it's going down into your stomach, and the acid in your stomach is going to kill everything. That turmeric powder, all that other stuff is going to go in there. When you make your lemonade, put ginger in it. You're going to be good. If you got to go out, they're telling you to wear these masks everywhere or a scarf, get oregano oil, put a couple drops, you don't need a lot, in some water, and spray it on the, shake it up, spray it on the scarf. And now when you're breathing in, you're breathing that in and you're filtering any, whatever the heck's in the air, you're filtering it through that, And then, of course, they say wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? And hey, y'all can laugh, the people like, oh, you're really buying into this. You can laugh at me. But the stuff I'm hearing, front lines, eyewitness from trusted people, man, this thing is real, family. Okay? Air this side caution. And a lot of y'all get in shape. Get in shape. Man, I'm going to do a show later on. I'll tell you what I'm going to do later on, I'm going to do a show on health. Okay? I ain't saying I'm the picture of health, but I try to err to the side of healthiness. Okay? Anyway, with that said, y'all, okay. Y'all just study up on oregano oil, but I'm going to talk about it later if I get a chance. Because I'm gonna get about 4 or 5 hours outside in the garden, so we getting some stuff in the ground, baby. But I want to say shalom to all y'all, man. It's good to see y'all there. I see some. If any of y'all in any of these cities, man, see some of y'all. I see some of y'all from up north there. Let me know what y'all seeing up there, man. Put it in the comments. Definitely want to know how y'all doing, what's going on. But definitely y'all read up on the oregano oil if y'all up there in them hard hit areas, man. Somebody said when is Straitway celebrating Passover? Monday. All right. And Pastor Dow said he's gonna live stream it so we could keep it virtually, you know? Okay. So yeah, that's something else. I gotta get with Pastor Dow too, see if he needs any help broadcasting. Yeah, get oregano oil before it sells out. I ain't gonna say I ordered a big thing of it, but we're gonna make it here soon. All right. Somebody said doesn't matter if it is conspiracy theory, fake news, or 5G. The fact remains that we need to be serious about this thing. Thank you, Brother Edward. I like that. That's how I like the way he articulated it. The lockdown is real. The economic crisis is real. It is. You know, protect yourself, man. Have yourself protected. Protect your family. First, protect your family spiritually. Y'all gotta stay prayed up. Stay grounded in the book. Stay looking at the book. Jeremiah 30, man. Let's hit Jeremiah 30 real quick. We're gonna get this lesson going though. Jeremiah 30. Let me show y'all Jeremiah 30, I think it is. Because this is the other thing. All right. Because I'm gonna tell you this too. There's a lot of people out here. A lot of these other nations are doing videos and pushing conspiracy theory things because they don't understand it's judgment on their nation for how they have treated the people of Israel. You see, what I don't hear coming up enough is, yo, let's just keep it 1,000 on this thing, is how this beast system has treated our people. We could go into how the police have shot it. I'm going to go recent time, and I'm going to slowly take it back. And a lot of people want to make excuses, but this nation has not repented for what they've done to our people. Now they're getting dealt with. They're getting their asses Jeremiah 30 up in this mug. All right? So let's just keep that 1,000. That's why I don't get swept off in the conspiracy theories. I get swept off in the Bible theory, book theory. Keep it 100 up in there. All right? So look at this. All right? The word came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord God of Israel, saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. And these are the words that the Lord spoke concerning Israel concerning Judah. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child, whether do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail. All faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So Jacob is going to be saved out of it. Okay? But who ain't going to be saved out of it? These nations. How I know that? For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke. I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. Y'all could go on and read that verse for yourself. Like I said, I'm putting together a whole bunch of other verses that clearly show that the Most High is dealing with these wicked ass nations, these European nations, Asian nations, you name it, all these nations that have profited off putting the children of Israel in bondage. Okay, and I'm not saying, and the other nations, they are joining themselves to us. They understand the people who are called out from the other nations. I'm not pushing some doctrine like that, but understand what's going on. I mean, me and Koya, I'm telling you, like, we went in the heavy financial strain while in this Hebrew Israelite walk, like taking feast days off and stuff like that, losing employment and everything, man. But the Most High brought us right through. He brought us right through, and just look, man. Let's keep it 1,000 on here. When you go to any black person, they could write a book on their life, okay, on what they came up through in their life. I know I can. And I know for years I was like, why is it like this? Why did an Italian hit my grandfather in the head and kill him for having a successful business? Why was that? I could tell you stuff, that puts, if you let it, it'll put hate in your veins, until the Most High Yah gave me the answer. Because we weren't keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. But look at this. Now we keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. And not just outwardly, but we're inwardly, we're trying to change. We're trying to get right. We're trying to be humble. We're trying to be set apart. And we're crying out to him. The Most High hears that. And he mopping the floor with these nations like never, ever before. And y'all, I'm just telling y'all, man, this is real tough. Like, people, you hear the undertone that's beginning to come to the surface now. This is the new normal. It ain't going to be like it was before. Some people are going as far to say as this thing will never, it might never come back. It might not start breathing. It might be the implement of a beast system for them. Okay? But you just got to understand that, y'all. Hey, shalom, Elder Ezekiel. How you doing down there in South Jersey, man? I hear Jersey is hit hard up there. So, how y'all doing up there? Let me know. All right. So yeah, man. Somebody said testify to it. Yeah. I'm I'm not. A lot of people like to not think about. They like to delete all the police shootings in the back and the killings and the agenda to the greatest. I look, I say the apex of Jacob's trouble, of our tribulation, of the curses of Deuteronomy, and if you really look, Jacob's trouble on us, because what Jeremiah was saying is Jacob's trouble getting ready to experience a Jacob's trouble, but Jacob's trouble on us you could it get worse than Obama and what he did to us? I don't think we've ever experienced. I think that's the worst. We're at the worst we've ever been as a people. And let's just keep it focused so you can really see what I'm talking about. Black people in America have never, this is the lowest we've ever been. What are you talking about, Michael Israel? What about slavery? Are you forgetting us being in slavery and the transatlantic slave trade? In my opinion, when we were in this transatlantic slave trade, we were not dying and being destroyed at the level we're being destroyed today. When you factor in 900 babies, black babies, look up the numbers yourself. And it's more, I'm rounding it down just so you don't think I'm exaggerating. 900 babies a day are being aborted. I saw somebody sent me a video of a partial birth abortion, and I did not watch that. And it is brutal. That's what's going on today, okay? 900 babies a day. The gay for agenda, which is it's destructive on so many levels. It's taking your men, turning them into women. It's taking their seed and shooting it to the lowest place you could do. It was ignited by Obama, and we happily jumped into it. The feminized male agenda, the lack of man agenda, whatever you want to call it, is like never ever before in the history of man. Ever. It's never been. And if the Most High didn't start mopping this crap up like he is, I mean, damn, you see the homosexuality agenda creeping into the Hebrew Israelite movement. If he didn't come, nobody would make it. It's like, dude, it is like never before. So if we go back to slavery time, they say 90 million were killed in the transatlantic slave trade coming over here. Well, do the math on 900 babies a day being aborted. What does that come out to over in a year? I mean, somebody could come up with that. So, man, he fed up with this thing, and we crying out, man. Those babies that these women are ignorantly murdering are crying out. These women who are doing this, unrepentant in their pride, are going to be busting hell wide open. Hey, man, I know. So then when I transition back and I look at what's coming upon the earth, oh, it's 5G, it's a conspiracy, is this? No, this is Yah, clown. This is Yah. This Yah getting ready to, are people not? So what I'm gonna do, I ain't gonna get on this thing like that. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Moving forward, I'm gonna just be drilling in, because there's actually people like, why is he focusing on homosexuality and lust all the time? He must be doing it. No, that's how they destroying us. Clown. These people aren't even clowns. They're clown shoes. They're the shoes on the damn clown. It's like how there's go to a lot of y'all need to find the most ghettoest hood place in your city or town, the most ghettoest area, the worst area in your town, and go to the Walmart there at 5 p.m. and then just look. And if you don't feel like some of these prophets that in Lamentations and seeing what's going on, and like I walked through there crying inside. I'm literally inside crying like, damn. Like, what is, like, all the women got these eyebrows like this. All the women are in spandex. All the men are walking around like, hey. All the women look like they either going to the strip club to go to work or they just got off the strip club. You see what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. And you don't think this is of Yah? Yah said he done. Like, to him, he like, look. All right. I know the scripture I need to get. Well, no, I ain't going to read that one. I'm not going to get too far. But I'm going to start drumming on this so that people will get off all these crazy, kooky conspiracy theories that do not line up with scripture. And because with the people who are running with all that stuff, the reason they're running with that is because if they don't look at that, like they don't understand why all this is happening. Well, if you want to put it into perspective of why it's happening, start looking at what's going on in these black neighborhoods. Start looking at Flint, Michigan. Okay? Start looking at what they're doing on these Indian reservations. See, nobody wants to look at that. Okay? Nobody wants to look at what's really going on. Go to, you can't go to your local black mega church. Go in there. And it's gonna look no different from a nightclub. All the men are gafers and all the women are whores. That's how they dress. All right? Anyway, I know y'all don't like me now. How I know that? Because the numbers is going down. Hey, whatever. That's what's going on, y'all. All right. So, I'm saying that because what I've been doing, I've been looking at all the conspiracy theory stuff, but then I look at the murder going on over in Africa. I look at China over there invading Africa and doing stuff behind the scenes in Africa. If one of those African countries, they set them up with some loan that they gave them, some predatory loan they gave one of these countries. They said they default on that loan. They said they have right to all their natural resources. Come on, y'all. Man, these countries wicked as hell. And when we read 2nd Esdras, he said he's going to wear China's ass out for trying to be like Lady Liberty over here. You know what I'm saying? Hitting them with them daggers. That's right, man. So I've been telling these folks. I try to look this stuff over. Like I said, I'm gonna go into the 5G thing, but the Internet of Things. But if you want to ask me, I don't think 5G is what they're saying it is. I just think it's they want to implement it, because once that's implemented and there's no dead spots, well, now they can track you and control you and turn the money into what they need to turn the money into. Because if you're on a 4G network and you got all these dead spots and you're trying to pay for stuff with their new digital currency, but you don't have internet service, how are you going to pay for it? How are you going to pay for the stuff? Okay? You're not. So I think they want to roll that out more so that they can track you, whatever. Act like one, dude. I'm just, look, man, and y'all, I don't mind if y'all come against what I'm saying, but I'm just keeping it 1,000, dude. If you are a black man in this country and you act like one, and and you are an anomaly. Like, that is so rare. You don't take that for granted. The Most High got a calling on you. If you are a man, if you are a manly black man, okay, without feminine tendencies and all that, well, I ain't even gonna say that, dude. If you are a black man and you're hearing what I'm saying, you got a calling on your life. You have survived. Like, men have sat at tables, that think tank groups of these other nations, of their most wisest, prudent, smartest men have sat at tables and taken crafty counsel to kill you and make sure. And so, and look, y'all, if you see a gray-haired black man, that dude is smart beyond all measure. You better shut up when you're around him, when he talks. Because I'm telling you, they have set up so many snares around us. And you only begin to see them when you get older, you know. Y'all young black dudes in your 20s, man, gravitate to these gray-haired black men. Shut up and just listen. There's going to be some. They're not there just because it's lucky. You know, the Most High they got wisdom, man. That's what I'm trying to say. All right? Brother Tony. Shalom, family. He said they did that all throughout Africa and the Caribbean. So Brother Tony is from the Caribbean. If I could write a book on what I came through in life, Brother Tony can write a volume of encyclopedia type things. He could write a volume because, again, he has his story, his come up is powerful. And he's from the Caribbean. He said it's the new wave of colonism. Okay, that's what he's saying. Brother Daniel said, holla if you hear me, because the Most High is putting us on the same mind, and the sword is coming. It's coming upon these nations, man. It's their wicked ass time. It's their time. Nothing new under the sun. That's right. He dealing with these nations that have held us captive. He dealing with them just like he has dealt with Egypt. It's like it's the common thread all through the book, you know. It's the common thread. And if you look at the nations getting the hardest hit, like, why is Italy just getting hit with this thing on just on this whole nother level where it's berserk? Because they had 13,000 deaths. Let me make sure I'm right, so I don't want to quote these numbers incorrectly. I want to say Italy is at 13,000 deaths. Let me see. CDC around. But that's what I saw. Okay? But I'm going to make sure. All right. Nope. It's not going to come up on that. Let me see. Maybe it'll come up on the actual site. I'm sure the actual site will say something. Let's see. Nope, not there. I don't know why they don't want to just give me a simple map, but we're going to bring it up. All right. But, and I'm just saying, man, it just came on me. I think this looks like it's going to be something good, whatever this is. Yeah, the John Hopkins one. All right. Italy, 15,000 deaths. Spain, 12,000 deaths. And you telling me this is a conspiracy? That is some 5G stuff? No, this is judgment from y'all. These are the wickedest nations. These are nations, Spain. Italy gave the dumb Dursa order that you can enslave all indigenous populations. And Spain is the ones who went out and did it. It's judgment, y'all. He mopping the floor with these folks. But let's let the numbers talk. Italy leads it. Can y'all see that? Let me make this bigger so y'all can see it. So y'all, I don't want folks to think I'm sitting here playing around. Look at this. Italy leads the death toll. Then Spain. Then France. Then United Nations. I'm not sure what the U.S. The U.S. got to be up there somewhere. Damn, they just got New York. New York and the U.S. Okay? Germany, it's all these. Look at the names of the countries. Now, let's see when the African countries come in. Where are the African countries? The Philippines is at 152 there. Look. The first African country that comes in for deaths. The first country that comes in for the deaths is Algeria. Okay? Is Algeria. Okay? He dealing with these these countries who have enslaved his people. It's just simple book. It's simple biblical book. Period, point blank. All right? Dominican Republic. But let's keep going now. We're going to keep. That's what you do. You let the numbers talk. All right? So let's keep going. India, Massachusetts. So and then it goes into the U.S. All right? Now let's keep looking at the numbers. It talks about cases, demographics. Let's see if we could get that. And then if you just talk about cases, the U.S. leads it, then Spain, then Italy. The wickedest nations. All right? Y'all seen, excuse me, y'all seen the Pope. He stepped down as the vicar of Christ. He said he's no longer the vicar of Christ. I don't know what the significance of that is. Somebody would have to tell me. And you see the people are dying. Yeah, it's people with, it's older people. It's people who have health issues. But you could tie health issues in, quickly tie into people who are not eating right. Again, so people who are opposed to Yah's will. So if you eat, what's the Italian diet, y'all? The Italian diet is literally opposite Yah. Okay? All right? It literally perfectly opposes Yah's will. It's full of pork and sugar. What do I mean sugar? Pasta. Pasta basically turns into sugar. Okay? What angle do you want to come at it with? What's in Rome? The Vatican City. Right? Am I right? Yeah, man. You can't make it up, man. There just ain't no wiggling around it. It's judgment. It's judgment. All right, so let's see. Let's see what else we got here. All right. Let me do it by map information. Nope. Okay. Track cases. Anyway, this is a good map, and I'm going to put it right here so that I can bring it up anytime, so we could look over things. But I'm going to tell y'all this, what they saying, So for U.S., our cases, the death is 15. Okay. Wow. Now look at this, y'all. This is an interesting number. It says in Spain, confirmed cases are 124,000. The deaths are 15,000, and the recovered are 20,000. Take this serious, y'all. Stay prayed up. Stay grounded in the word. Take care of your temple. Somebody said, I just tried to tell a Christian truth. They was destroyed, but OFC want obey Yah. Willingly tremble over him. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm putting together a bunch of scriptures just kind of, because I want to, there's so many scriptures in the book talking about how we are going to awake, how the other nations are going to come to the brightness of our awakening, stuff like that, whatever verbiage the different scriptures use. There's a ton of them. But a lot of Hebrews got a Christian, they still drag a Christian understanding into biblical prophecy. And what you got to understand, when these other nations get our text and read it, they don't see they wicked asses in it. So they come with these doctrines, and it's, you know what I'm saying? It's twisted. So end time prophecy is, when you hear them break down end time prophecy, oh, they're innocent. So to them, they can't figure out why all this stuff is coming upon the earth. It don't make sense to them. It got to be a conspiracy. It's the news. It's this. It's that. It's the other. Man, you would do well to study the scripture when you see stuff like this happen in the world. It will behoove you. All right. So let me see. It's judgment. Brother Gideon said it's judgment. They want to own everything, and so now they can own the curses also. Yeah. But to those who have an ear to hear, they're gonna see this thing. All right, hold on. All right. Okay. That was interesting. I just saw something on this map how it worked. So yeah, man. This thing's real. I'm just seeing what else. This map has a lot of good information. This is the Johns Hopkins map. This is a very good map. But look, let me show y'all something else, y'all. Y'all gotta see this, okay? This is what I wanted to show y'all. This is more visual. Ooh, and look at this. I can make it big too. Y'all check out this Johns Hopkins map. Stop looking at all this conspiracy theory and just look at the numbers. Oh, the numbers are lying. Okay. But just look at the cases. Now, I don't believe Russia, China, Iran, and who's the other country? I think that's it. I don't believe any of their numbers. I'm just telling you that straight up. They knowingly fudge their stuff. And we get inside information of what's really going on over there. And China can afford, I was talking to, me and Brother Gideon were talking. China can afford to lose people. He was telling me. They could care less. Like, to wear us out, they'll do whatever. But look at this. Look at this. You can look at the places with the biggest circles on here. Look at this. It's these European countries. Look at us. Look at America over here. And where were the slaves bought in at? What's the history on Wall Street? What's the history on Wall Street, y'all? Does anybody know? Have any of y'all studied the history of Wall Street? Where is Wall Street located? And what's hit hard? Just look at, man, y'all gotta study the book and look at what's happening. And then everything makes perfect sense. Now, if you anybody else and you're looking at it from your vantage point and not a biblical vantage point, you are going to be saying all types of crazy stuff, but you're going to have a hard time making it make sense. Okay? All right. Let's see. They want to own every... All right. So anyway, y'all, I think I went off on a tangent. I'm going to have to change the title of this to something else. Somebody said New York was a major slave port. Yep. I know Carolina was too. But I want to say something. What would Wall Street was? Okay, I know what it is. Excuse me. Check this out, y'all. New York's their financial capital, and this country is mammon worship. And the start of Wall Street was slaves, and so that's what he hit so super hard. Wall Street, right? So there you go. Not hard. Y'all let me know. Anywho, I know. Always unsettling truths here, but it's like when you hear the truth, it's not very difficult. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to change the title of this lesson. I'm gonna change it to the curses are coming upon the nations. That's what I'm gonna have to change this to. And it lines up with the book. Because after they get shattered, after all these nations get busted broke, and I don't know if this is the final event that's gonna shatter all these individual economies to bring upon the emergence of one global economy. I don't know. And they push and they roll this 5G out to have a grip with their global economy over the people, to which then it will soon be destroyed. Because like when that global economy come on, everybody gonna be like, whoa, So I don't know. Somebody said New Orleans was a slave port too. Okay. Let's go look over at New Orleans. So Brother Adam just told me New Orleans was a slave port. So let's zoom in on New Orleans and see, well, isn't that something? You see that big old circle around New Orleans? Look, they getting it. Because they got a big circle. When you look at the whole thing, of all the places in the South, New Orleans got a big old circle on it. So Brother Adam bringing in them big old facts. All right? If you got, hey, look, if you got a big old circle around your nation, we're going to it's things that make you go, what was you doing to y'all's people? It's going to make me ask, what was you doing to y'all's people? Did you go above and beyond and fail to repent? Italy got the biggest circle. They got the most death going on. And what they do to y'all's people? Spain getting molly-whopped over there. And what did they do to y'all's people? All right, somebody said Charleston, South Carolina as well. Well, let's go on over there. Let's mosey on over to... I see a circle over here. Could that be Charleston? I don't know. Y'all see that? Let me go out a little more. It gets bigger. Okay. In all the Carolina, there's a big circle right here. Could that be Charleston with that big old circle around the whole South? Let's see. We're going to go in and see. I don't know. I failed geography. This is Beaufort. I don't know if this is Charleston. Y'all probably on there screaming. There's Parish Island, but I don't know if that is Charleston. Might be. That is Charleston, y'all. Right there. Yep. They got a circle. Let's see what they got going on. They're not banging that hard, but I'm going to tell you this also, because this is what they're telling us here in the South. They said the next week and a half is really going to spike here in the South. And I will tell you this also. South Carolina dug their heels in. They're not self-quarantining. They're still allowing meetups. They're allowing people to do what they do. They did not limit their people's meeting and all that stuff. There's them in a couple Midwestern states. So I know also down here in Florida, they were kind of the last, like they had to really lean on Florida to limit stuff. So we will see. Somebody said Boston and Rhode Island were slave ports too, and they getting hit bad. Dude, Boston, people live on top of people. It's like, let's see. Yeah. So look at Boston. They're getting banged. And, okay, so that's how to look at this thing, y'all. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm telling you, man, I've been telling people over and over, if you can't book it, I don't do it. Like if I can't see something like the conspiracy theories that people have brought to me that I could book, I run with it. So do I think 5G is causing this? No. But do I think that 5G is a player in what's going to happen afterwards? Heck yeah. Do I think 5G is the early foundation of the beast system and all that, and the system to control the world? Heck yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, damn, they want your refrigerator to be connected to the network, your lights, your thermostat, your toilet, anything. They want to know everything. But they're going to sell it to you. So it says he causes all to take the mark of the beast. Just like they didn't tell us, hey, we want to track everywhere you go and what you do, and we're going to give you a device that's going to track you. No, they make you want to do it. Oh, I got a computer I could carry with me. Okay? So yeah, man. So he causes all. So anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get in this garden. I'm gonna get my food in the ground, because I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. And this is what your churches, the Christian Hebrews, the Catholic Hebrews, and all these fake Hebrews, the scholar Hebrews, and what other types of Hebrews we got? The philosophy Hebrews and all these Hebrews out here, they're not telling you anything biblical to do. And the book tells you, come out of her. Come out from among them. Be separate. Gather yourselves together. Forsake not the assembling, as is the manner of many social media brews. You know, assemble. Come together. Christ showed the model. The apostles did. Hey, they had all things in common. You know, stop being selfish. Be selfless. Learn that superpower. You know, that's what we got to do. It's painful too. But the Bible really begins to make sense when you begin to learn to become selfless. You'll get a higher yield. Okay, grow bags. Let me see what that is, because I don't know what that is. What's a grow bag? I'm going to pull it up right now. I do not know what a grow bag is. What the heck? Incredible automatic self-watering grow bag. Oh, wow. Grow bag. Huh. Wow. Wow, y'all. All praises, man. Brother, who put that in there? Where are you at? Grow bag. If you're limited on land. Hey, brother Jordan Wolf. So the grow bags, now I'm going to study up on this. Wow. Man, look at this. Y'all got to see this. Here, I'm going to put it up on the screen. Check this out, y'all. What this brother put in here. Man, I appreciate you. Speak a little more about that, Jordan. Because we want something mobile. So look at this. Grow bag. Look at this. Let me make this picture bigger. Because we're not on our land yet. So we need something we want to start growing, but we want to be able to shake and move. And this might be it. Let's see what it says. Premium, non-woven fabric, breathable, durable, warm. Wow, man. I appreciate this, bro. Sturdy and reinforced handles for secure lifting. Man. Look at that. Promote better air circulation throughout root. Okay. He said, if you're... okay. Hey, tell me a little more if you can. Like, are they mobile? Because I think this is what we've been looking for. What we're using is cement mixing trays. They're these deep plastic trays, and we bought a bunch of them. And you can, but we bought a bunch of them so that if it's time to shake and move and get on some land and move out into a rural area, we're ready to go. All right. Are still holding debate on your show. Hey, Raymond Bays. Hey, send me something on Messenger. Question. All right. But if you're asking, am I still doing debates on the Spiritual Combat show? Nah. I'm done debating. If it ain't about action, I ain't with it no more. I'm done with any of that stuff. Brother Raymond, what I'm telling people, start growing your food, work on moving out into a very rural area with some like-minded people so you can build yourself up spiritually, literally, and agriculturally. If it ain't about that, keep it moving. Hit the unsubscribe button. That's what I'm telling people. All right, so Brother Jordan said, yes, definitely mobile so long as your seedlings have 3 to 4 leaves. They can be moved from place to place. Man, bro, I appreciate you. And shoot, you gave me an idea because on something like I already got some similar type bags. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get the big ones too because I got some moringa trees and some stuff I'm gonna be planting. Man, thank you, brother. So y'all go check these out. Grow bags, man. Y'all got any other ideas, man? Share them on this show or email them to me. And they got some deep ones. 30-gallon. Wow, look at this. Dang, they got a 25-gallon one. Dude, but how would you move that? I don't know if you'd be able to move that big thing. 10-gallon. Okay. All right, y'all. And they out of stock, of course. Hey, I'll make them. But it's a good concept because I got similar bags, kind of. And now that I think about it, I've seen them before. All right. Ooh, they got square ones too. And let me see. Are they in stock? Dang, they all, isn't that significant? They're all out of stock. But it's not too many days you could get them. Anyway. All right, y'all. Hey, man, I'm wrapping this. They come long also. 5 or 6 12-foot bags could fix in a van. Wow, man. Yep. That's what we doing, man. Appreciate that information because that was one of the things we were trying to figure out, like how to stay mobile and, where we could grow. We can begin bringing our food in and stuff like that, grow our vegetables and our herbs. But we were holding back because of the, waiting to sell a house. But now we ain't going to hold back. We're going to get it in. Appreciate that, man. Brother Jordan. All right. Yo, Mike, go to the dollar store. They got clothes, laundry bags for growing. Whoa. All right. Hold on. Brother Foxworth. All right. Hold on. I got 20-gallon laundry bags. Okay. So you're using those for the... Man, this is the best show I ever done. All right. So hold on, brother. 20-gallon laundry bags. Okay. So, what are you talking about? Like this here? Like this one? Oh, hold on. Let me put it on the screen so you can see it. You're talking about like this? All right. Laundry bags. Man, I'm about to be at the store. Wow. Man. Hey, here it is right here. Boy, it's on and popping. What is this? Professional? Yeah, I see what I'm going to do. Yep. I got you. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, I got you. Thank you, yeah. And these is in stock. These going to be here tomorrow. Somehow. Yep, those will work. Man. See, this is something I was pondering. Like, I was thinking on this morning. Most High wants to get us stuff together, man. So that's what I'm going to get. All right. Man, they make that real big. All right, 2-pack. And these are huge. Yep. That's what I'm going to do my planting in. And then when it's time to roll, just pick them up and shake and move. All right. Let me see. I'm going to just hang around for a sec. See if I got I'm just hanging around. No, a cloth material. No, a cloth. All All right, let me see. Let me see if I get it. All right. Cloth. Okay, let me see what it said. Oh, you're not talking about this though, are you? You're not talking about these, are you? Like that there? Is that what you're talking about? Let me know. Let me know if that's what you're talking about. Man, I'll probably be heading over to the store. Yeah, because this is what we need. We need something that we can. But see, what I'm thinking, because like if you set cloth on the, it's gonna be this for me. It's gonna be this right here for me. This is what it's gonna be for me right here, because I need something I can set on the ground. It's not gonna decompose. Look at that, and this is it. Okay. Garden, look, and they doing it right there. So that's what it's gonna be for me. Okay. So yeah, y'all. What do you say? I got no problems with yeah. Turn your old curtains into the laundry bags or your grow bags. Yeah. I mean, you can make this. Yeah. But I just need something that when it comes time, like we got moringa trees, I just want to be able to grab and go just like that. But it'll be waterproof. It'll take the weather out there, you know. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, man. That's good. This is good stuff. It's a very productive show. All right, he said, turn your old curtains into it. Yep. I just know when cloth gets wet and moldy, it'll start tearing. So that's what I'm taking into it. I'm taking that into account. Man, that's good. Let's see. All right. I don't see anything else. All right. So anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. We'll wrap this up. I'm gonna have to do another biblical manhood because we didn't get into any of that at all. So maybe another time when I get time. Anyway, with that said, y'all, appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Michael Israel. You watch Spiritual Combat. Shalom, shalom.